Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a flexi rod set on wet hair, about 50% wet. So far I've just been rocking this ponytail with Maui Moisture Curl Milk, and I am going to be using the gray flexi rods today. And the way I'm going to style them is by using a styling gel with sparkle lights and aloe vera. So let's go ahead and get started. Take out this ponytail. As you can see, it's actually not as dry as it could be. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this all out so I can start parting my hair. I will start by parting the bottom and just doing one row so that I can do 3 in the back. Now my parts are not straight, and that's okay. The flexi rods are gonna be okay. It's the back of my head. So I start off by using some of the gel. Just a little bit goes a long way. It's just to hold its shape. And I'm just going to run that through the whole strand of my hair from the roots down to my ends. But I really want to focus on the ends because that's what I want to curl and be moisturized and smooth. I'm going to then use my paddle brush to smooth that out, straighten it out, and get it as uncurly as possible before I start wrapping it around the flexi rod. So I'm really just pulling that in more than anything. My roots will be okay. I like volume anyway. So as you can see, I smoothed it out so there was no curls in it, and I began wrapping the bottom of my hair and wrapping it all the way to the top. I try and keep my hair wrapped on top of each other, not going up the flexi rod, because I want my curls to be a little tight. I don't want them to be loose. I like this shape more. So I roll that up all the way to my scalp and go ahead and close it off so that it does not move. So there's my first flexi rod. So I'm going to do 2 more on the bottom here. Again, just using that styling gel and smoothing out that hair, not using too much because I don't want my hair to stay wet very long. I only plan on sleeping in these overnight and taking them out the following afternoon. So again, use that paddle brush to smooth it out, get all the tangles out, make it straight, make it smooth, and moisturized. And I'm applying a little bit more gel to my ends. I can kind of feel when it's not quite wet enough with the gel to be wrapped around yet. So again, start wrapping the bottom first and then go all the way up to your scalp. If you have some hairs that, don't lay down, just smooth it with your finger and a little gel. It should stick, and just wrap your hair on top of it, going all the way up to your scalp. And again, locking it in so it does not move and it stays nice and tight at the root. Again, this will be the last time I show you. Just take the paddle brush, smooth it out, and go ahead and start wrapping from the bottom all the way to the top. Alright, so I got my bottom 3 finished. Now as you can see, I have a lot of hair to go. My hair is already parted in the way that I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and do the piece on the side to put that flexi rod first to make sure that that part stays straight since it is the front of my hair. So for this, I really do make sure that it is nice and smooth before I start rolling since it won't be hidden by other hair. Now Now, as you can see, I kind of have shorter hairs closer to the edges of my head, so I had to kind of pull that over with the rest of the hair and wrap it around with it, just to make sure it's the same shape as the rest of my curl. And I twist it just a little bit because this is the front of my head. That tightens it just a little more. And lock it in place. Alright, so I finished majority of my head. I only have 3 more flexi rods to go in the front. Okay, so I am all finished and now I am going to sleep. So it is about 12 hours later. I wrapped that scarf around my head last night. Kind of slept uncomfortably, but I still got some rest. So let's go ahead and see the results. So the way I take down my flexi rods, I just unravel it the same way that I rolled it up. So I literally just roll down, down, down until my hair comes all the way off of the flexi rod and let it bounce up. And there's one. So I'm going to continue to take the rest of these down and then we will go ahead and pull them apart. So I have all of them taken out and I'll be using the Giovanni Frizz Be Gone Super Smoothing Anti-Frizz Hair Serum. But this here stuff I love because it does smooth out my hair. It smells good. I can use this on damp hair or on dry hair. It really works for straightening hair as well. But I use it when I'm taking out my curls instead of oil. So I'm just pulling these curls apart just to make them a little bit smaller. I want volume, so I am pulling the sides of my hair out a lot more than like the back of my hair. And then once I feel like I've pulled it apart enough, I just take some more of the serum and put it towards the ends of my hair and the top of my hair, and make sure I doing the praying hands on the ends just to make sure it's not frizzy or dry looking. It gives it a nice pretty shine. So here is the finished results. I absolutely love it. I usually never do flexi rods on wet hair, so it doesn't quite look like my blow dry version, but I love this because it looks natural and beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for the next video.